So welcome everybody to the training. We're going to talk about the weekly activity. We're going to talk about what to focus on. And as you already know, you're part of Team One Mondo. And I'm so happy to share this training with you. So my name is Rickard Nilsson. I'm originally from Sweden. I live in Sweden today, and I'm a director in Cincino. So I will cover the weekly behaviors. I want to talk about deadlines, steps for new partner. We're going to go into the balance credits, pay points, team commission, and then the cab. And as you see, the cab has a red color, which says new production only. I will cover this a little bit later, but it's important to understand that this bonus is weekly and it's only on new production. So let's dig in. Here we have the deadlines, and there is various different deadlines. And as you can see, we work weekly, Thursday 0001 to Wednesday 24. That's it. So every week we go from Thursday to Wednesday. We have some deadlines on a daily basis. We have some deadlines on a monthly basis. But I'm going to focus on, which I think is the most important to actually drive the business, which is the weekly deadlines. And then what you see here, deadlines and commission, you can find that under file archive in your back office, and you go to the compensation plan. There you have everything in detail. So step number one for a new partner is to make sure that you have a Cincino for free kit, which means that you have your favorite product, but also that you have Go Core. So you have your product, you have your Go Core. The Go Core is the educational program that is super important to educate yourself, and of course for your team to do that as well. But more importantly, why I wanted to cover it in this training is because if you don't have a Cincino for free kit on your out order, it's the product that comes monthly, then you will not be liable to fast start bonuses. So we have the 4-4-10, which is the start that I think you already gone through, which is basically 4 customers, 4 partners, and then 10 customers. It will give you some extra start bonuses. And if you don't have that kit in, you will not be liable to get that. But once you register a partner, the system will ask you to put in a Cincino for free kit. And it's important that you choose the product that also have the Go Core included. It's called SED for free kit. Okay, a new partner, when they are completely new, I recommend that you follow the process of 4-4-10. And in 7 days, we recommend for you to go out and create your first story. And your first story is to break the zero when it comes to customers, but also partners. So it's basically 4 customers and 4 partners. And in the system, it will say that for you to get the fast start bonus, you have 30 days. But I recommend you to do it in 7 days. And the reason why I said that is because the story you create here is the story you will share along the way. So for example, when I started, I talk about when I got to, Smart Bronze, Fast Silver, and X-Team Express. And the faster you do that, the better the story. And this story is something that you will share again and again and again. So number one, create your own story. But number two, when you have done that, help other people create their Fast Silver stories. And you also see there that you have the 30 days, you have the 60 days. So go out and do it as fast as possible. So what are we actually going for? We're going for, as it says here, the pay points. The pay points, they go from, I would say, varies from 0.8 to 1.10 euros. And you want to have as much pay points as possible. And the pay points are generated through the balance credits. And the balance credits are generated from, since you build 2 teams, you have credits coming in from those 2 teams. And there's one thing I want you to remember here. A personal customer is going to be divided 50-50. So if it's your personal customer, you, for example, let's say that you sign somebody in with a test and the oil. If you don't have ECB and anything else, then that test and oil as a start kit will be 14 credits. They will be splitted, so 7 credits each. So in this case, if you sign a customer, you will have 14 balance credits because it's 7 and 7. And it says that you need to have minimum 1/3 of the credits coming from your weakest leg. So since you build 2 organizations, we make an example here of 150 balance credits. And let's say that we have 50 credits here and we have 100 credits here. Now you can clearly see that 50 is 1/3 of the total volume of 150. So in this case, you would have 150 balance credits, but let's say that you have 50 here and you have 200 here. In this case, you can only use 100 of the 200 here and 50 here, which will give you 150 balance credits, but 100 of them will be saved until next week or until you reach the next level of balance credits, which is 300. I will show you a table of that so you can follow that graph and see what is the next step. So you have the balance credits, and that eventually becomes team commission. Here you see the team commission and you see the cab. And team commission starts from 11, goes to 1,500 euros. And this is on all the orders in the system. It comes from new production. It comes from existing customers and partners. So when they have their monthly product go through, then you will get credits. And you can see that this table goes from 7.5 and then to 10 and then to 15%. And here you can see that 150 balance credits that we were talking about will give you 11 pay points. And 1 pay point is the equal of €1. So in this case, it will be approximately 11 euros. So if you have 150 balanced, that's 11, but let's say that you had 299 balance credits, then it's still 11 euros. But if you would tip over to 300 balanced, you would go to 22 pay points, which is 22 euros. And this bonus goes up to 10,000 credits per week, which is 1,500 euros weekly. So that's the team commission. And then if we go down to the cab, which is the customer acquisition bonus, here you go from 200 to 1,500 euros. And as I told you in the beginning, cab had a red color that said new production only. So this means when you get a new customer, you get a new partner, or you help a new person get Zinzino for free the first time, it will be some credits going upline that way. You will get credit. Once you have 500 credits in one of your legs and 500 in the other legs, that is new for the week, you get 200 pay points. And now you have 1,000 balance credits, which if you look at the team commission, 1,000 balance credits will give you 100 extra pay points. So in this case, you would have 200 from the cab and 100 from the team commission, 300 euros in total that week. And this is every Thursday to Wednesday. So here it is. We need to go from a monthly to a weekly mindset. We need to go to a mindset, work weekly. So what we do is basically we close the week, we opens the week, but what we also do in the end of the month is that we close the month and we open the new month. This is very, very important. So I would urge you to, the people that you are working on a weekly basis, to help them finish strong, because how you finish a week is also going to get you the momentum of opening the next week in a rapid fire. So let's do an example here. We have a brand new person. It's maybe you. You build your left and your right organization. And as everybody, you start out with nothing. As I did 5 years ago when I started, 2015, I had an organization of nothing. So then I got introduced to the concept of working weekly, team commission and cab. And they told me that if you create 500 credits to your left and 500 credits to your right, you will get the cab, 200 euros. You will get the team commission of 100 euros, and you have a total of 300 euros. So here I break the zero of getting my first cab, and I started to understand that if I want to build this business really, number one, of course, it's about creating the habit of working weekly, but it's also about duplicating it. So make sure that your team and your organization knows when to open the week, when to close the week, and also what they're going to look at. What's the focus? So let's say that we build the organization, we start getting some people in our organization, and we duplicate the behavior. And since you're the green circle, and let's look at the left side and talk about that, and then we just mirror it to the right one, since this is an example. That you started Lisa, for example, and Lisa is the red circle. And Lisa got the concept because you told a story about how you started. You did a fast start, 7 days, and then you duplicated the process, and you talked about your first cab bonus and your first team commission of 100 euros. So she got excited, and Lisa started Jane. So Jane is the yellow circle, and Jane also got the concept. So Lisa is helping Jane together with you to create 500 credits on both the left and the right side. Now she has done the team commission, she has done the cab. And what happened here is that Lisa is getting 1,000 new credits up in her left organization. And she also wanted to have a cab, so she created 500 new credits in the right organization. This will give Lisa 1,500 balance credits, because I told you before, you need to have 1/3 in your weakest organization. So 1,000 in the strong one and 500 in the other one is 1,500 balance. And then to you, that is the green circle, now you have 1,500 new credits on your left side, and you did the same activity and we mirror it to the right. So now you have 1,500 new there. So what happens here is that Jane, who is the yellow circle, is making the 300 euros. And Lisa, she's making 350 because her team commission went from 100 to 150, because that's the next level of the team commission. 1,500 balance credits is 150 euros. And then for you, it's the green circle, you have 3,000 credits that are balanced. You will make a team commission. You go from where we started, 7.5, and then both Jane and Lisa in this case would have 10%, and you would have 15. So you would get 450 euros in the team commission. But you also make a medium cab, which is the next level. So instead of 500 balance credits each, you have 1,500 from each leg, and you make 400 euros there, which is a total of 850 euros. So here we have the team commission, we have the customer acquisition, so you really can see and follow. And this is in the compensation plan, but you need to be aware, where is the next level? And if you look in the back office and you go under reporting, you will see some different donuts there. So you can go into monthly, you go into weekly, you go to weekly, team commission, and then you go to weekly and you look at the cab, and it will show where you are right now and how much credits you are lacking to the next level. And under the monthly and under the team commission and under the cab, you can look at monthly top 50, weekly top 50, and then cab top 50. So you can see your top 50 people in your organization. So it's easy for you to help them win. In many cases, people, they don't understand what they're lacking, and that's why they don't put in the effort. And if you imagine a scenario where you have 10 people putting in an extra 10 to 100 credits, that could be from 100 to 1,000 extra credits that week, if you just help the people understand what to look for and help them actually cross the finish line. And here you also see, now I have done an example here. So in this case, you would be a diamond. you would make a monthly income of approximately 400 euros. Lisa is a platinum, and she's making 1,400 euros from team commission and cab, and then she has an extra 200 euro, the phone bonus that you get when you're an executive. And then we have Jane, who has the 1,200 euros team commission and cab, and then she also have the executive bonus of 200 euros extra, so she will make 1,400, and she's an executive. So this is for you to be clear on what we're looking for, what is the mindset for a weekly work method, and then how to help your organization win in the best way, because this is not about you. This is about you and your team winning together, but you do that by helping your organization. So with that said, that was a quick training on the weekly mindset, how to do it right, what to focus on. And I'm looking forward to see you crush it and make your first cab. Thank you for having me. I wish you all the best.